Close your eyes. And as you're sitting down with your crossed leg, I want you to bring your awareness to the sitting bones, and from the sitting bone, just try to keep your spine as much as possible up straight, and let your chin slightly come close to the neck in order to keep your cervical up straight in line to the spine. Allow your facial muscles to become completely passive without any movement. Allow your shoulders to relax and rest your hands very softly, gently, either on your thighs or on your knees. In the meantime, allow your tongue to become totally passive. And let your eyes turn towards your heart as though looking towards your heart. And now, I would ask you gently breathe to the belly. As you're breathing in, try to move your belly horizontally, which means pushing the belly to the sideways. And as you exhale, relax. Continue this process of breathing softly, gently, consciously. No rush, no pressure, no tension. Keep your mind passive, body passive, and breathe. Now relax your breath. Let it be your natural breath. And gently, I would like to put your tongue just above your front teeth towards the gum, and let the sense, the touch of your gums And as you're touching your frontal palate, try to sense how the tongue is shivering, moving. Now gently move your tongue right in the center, on the roof of your mouth, the middle part of your palate. As you are connecting to the roof of your mouth, connect your tongue right on the top of your head. Try to feel the soft, gentle vibration, sensation, pulsation on your crown, on the middle of your head, as your tongue touching the middle part of your mouth. Now, turn your tongue completely back of your mouth, rolling backward, and touch the end of your palate. Now, relax your tongue. You may feel little saliva in your mouth. Swallow it. And just rub your both palms and gently soothe your face. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. So, I have been teaching you different kind of asanas, philosophies. But each time when I'm coming now, so I have to come up with some new ideas, some kind of new information. So all information which we are sharing, they already has been set thousands of years back. But it is our time to listen the same thing in this moment. So in the past, there was a time when Lord Krishna was giving his lecture, giving his teaching to the Arjuna. And while he was teaching, he was saying one thing which you can see on the screen. There is a tree which is upside down. Can you see it? So, yes, good. So, Lord Krishna was explaining to Arjuna, Urdha Moolam Adhashakha Ashwatham Prahu Rabbayam Chandansi Yasya Paranani Yastam Vedasa Vedavit. One who knows the real root of oneself, and that root is unperishable, undestroyable. Yastam Vedasa Vedavit. That person really knows the truth of the world and truth of oneself. So it is a metaphor. So when a person who has no background of Vedic tradition, he may think that Indian masters or Indian God, they don't know how the tree is, how the tree should be. But it is symbolically, metaphorically, allegorically, is explained the Urdham Moolam Adhashakham. Urdham means whose roots are in the sky and whose trunk and the leaves and the fruits are on the earth. So what does it exactly mean? What does it exactly mean? So here we are going to understand, to make you more understandable, and which says that this whole body, so like you see different trees, the structure of the trees and structure of us human body is basically is the same. If you look the theory of Darwin, which says there is a constant evolution, and out of evolution we have become the human. But which I always give a very nice example of a banyan tree and how the spine is working. So I have to show you. Which is one of my favorite thing. So this is a complete dry leaf of a banyan tree. So if you look, the leaf, the green leaf has already disappeared. Only the network is appearing. So you see in between, there is a middle part which is like an spine, and there are a small, so same way, small roots are there, and these roots are nothing but as though the nadi of our body. So this I give the example because in this you can understand how the subtle nadis are working in your whole body, which are in 72,000 in number. So here Lord Krishna says, Urdham Moolam. So this is your head. The crown is the root. What does it mean? Like the tree gets the maximum energy and maximum power when it is rooted. Even though it gets the energy from the sun, from the air, through the leaves and photosynthesis when the sun is rising, but more than that, the maximum energy, the survival, the life of the tree is in the root. So here, your brain, what he is trying to say, your brain is the root, and rest, the trunk and other things are just branches and the fruits whatsoever, as you see in the tree, in the same way. So now you have to, in order to nourish yourself, what you need to do, you have to nourish the root, which means nourish your brain. So there is a different ways of working in the path of yoga. So we are making a lot of movement and breath and all these things. But more than that, what is most important thing, which I want you to just keep in the mind, in the whole spine, I am going to show you again one of the screen. Now here you see there is a spine. Can you see on the, so in this screen, in this spine, so top of the spine, which is where the cervical is ending. So in this stem, so brain is divided into the two sections, left brain and the right brain. So here you see there is porn, and then down there is a medulla oblongata, which is right here on the back of your head. So this modern science, and in the olden time, the rishis, they have discovered that this is one of the most important part of your brain or your stem, because here is the all that systematic, whatever brain give the information to the body, and body gives the information to the brain. So that is the place where the whole processing is taking place. So all the vital function of the body in your body is monitored by medulla. So that's where the medulla, and from the medulla there is a constant nerve, optical nerves, which is connecting with your eyes and which is also connecting with your third eye, the Agnya chakra. So this, by meditating on that part and the meditating on the third part, what happens? Your brain completely started receiving the energy. So we are going to do some exercises, but first of all, I want to understand the importance of this, what is medulla. So once you look at the picture, then it will be also easier for you to concentrate and meditate on that part of your meditation. So keeping that in the mind, so you see that whole brain system in the medulla, then I am going to guide you into the different meditations, but I want you first to understand everything, then there will be much easier for me to make you, okay. Now, you see there is a picture of Brahma. So this is very important. Brahma is the creator in the Indian tradition. The Brahma is the creator, so which has got four head: the front, the back, the right, and the left. What does it mean? Symbolically, it is saying again something in the form of imagination. But in general, when you read the mythology, you will think, oh, what kind of idiocy is there? I have never seen any god which is having a forehead. But if you sit in meditative posture, so you see that from here, your brain is divided into the two sections. So two section means your awareness, not only moving in the front, they are in fact moving in the left side and the right side and the back side and the front side. So symbolically, when we are going to meditate, so we have to imagine that I am going to guide you. Then as though you are looking to the left, as though you are looking to the right, as though you are looking to the front, as though you are looking to the back. But in the middle, there is a space. So let's say when the two brain are joining, so let's say this is the two brain, and brain is connected with the stem. So in the brain itself, the two brain joining, they are not physically joining, there is a space. They are both joining with the stem. So this space has to be connected from the universe where the energy is constantly flowing. So what I guide you in this morning, little bit, when you're touching your tongue to the palate on the top, then immediately what happened? micro orbit circuit started moving into your system, which is means universal energy start flowing and it going from the tongue, moving the brain, and it starts relocating. So in the sense, when Lord Krishna was talking, Urdhva Moolam Adhar Shakham means the roots are more important, which is your brain, and the brain is nothing but has a thousands and thousands of neurons. So these neurons has to be activated. So there is another statement in the Vedic tradition has been said, Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande. Brahmande means this whole universe is Brahmanda. Brahma, Anda means egg. Egg of the Brahma. So we are all living in this egg. So we are still hatching. The Brahma is hatching us and he is trying to nourish us. But what is happening is, in fact, we are in the egg. So Pinda means this body is also whatever is in the Brahmanda, in the universe, that is here. Now, I was reading an article. So there are Milky Ways, there are billions of the stars are there. So some scientists say that 100 billion neurons are nothing but like 100 billions of the stars in the Milky Way. But that is not calculative perfect science. But what is trying to say in this small universe of your body is everything is there as whatever is existing in the whole universe, which means the essence of everything of the whole universe is here. So now my purpose of all this talking, are you following? Are you following? It is very important because this topic I am taking first time. So it is very important to pay attention what I'm saying. So now the problem is, so far we have been seeking everything outside ourselves. The energy, the security, the money, the happiness, everything we are constantly seeking to the outer world, and which causes lot of problem because other is always is not like a dog. Dog never changes his mood, but other humans are constantly changing their moods. So it is, you cannot keep them all the time happy, right? Because they have got their own ups and downs. So then there is a conflict, there is a sadness. Even one's own daughter, one's own mother, one's own father, we have conflict constantly. We cannot make them all the time happy, and they cannot make us all the time happy unless you yourself is happy with yourself. So here, the purpose of this topic to discuss that more and more you started meditating just upon your body from head to the toes. So body is constantly giving different kind of information or complaint or happiness. Whatsoever you are experiencing in this universe, you are not experienced through somebody else. What is most important thing is whatever experiences are through the means of this, your physical body, from head to the toes. So in order to live more life in this world, to be more awakened, more alive, you have to make your body more alive, more sensitive, more energetic. Because the energy goes down, you start going down, your experience is going down, right? So whatever in the universe, you don't have to take care of anything, just take care of one thing, just yourself. The moment you start taking care of yourself, the life started bringing tremendous happiness, contentments, joy, serenity, purity. So it doesn't mean that you will not confront the conflicts in the universe. There will be cold and hot. But because of you have tremendous energy within yourself, you are capable of handling and confronting all those problems in the universe, in this living world, whether it is corona. So because of the corona, people are those who are not used to live with themselves, they are most suffering because they always been living with their families, with their friends, in the restaurant, in the bars, and so on and so forth. They have never spent time to be just with oneself. And that's where the whole problem comes. How long you are going to watch the TV? How long you are going to listen to music? How long you are going to do this or that? How long you are keep cooking spaghetti? So what is important is, this is the very crucial, in one way, very important time to get to know yourself. Spending more time and energizing your body, energizing your emotions, energizing your all the neurons and the brain and everything. How you are going to do? By activating your medulla oblongata. So more and more you start activating your medulla oblongata, so it will be conceiving lots of energy from the universe. Universe has got unlimited source of energy. Just you have to tune and allow this energy to focus upon you. And in that, your geometry, your geometry of your body, how you sit for the meditation, that's very, very important. If that is not there, then everything will be run away. You may feel energized for a while, but again you will fall back into the same lack of energy, lack of power. So geometry of the body is very, very important. That will be seen as we proceed into our practice. So having said here, now first of all, I have talked about the how the tongue is one of the most important part of your meditation and on your practice. So which is called Khechari Mudra. Khechari. Khechari Mudra, if you look into your book, so Khechari Mudra is when your tongue is completely rolling back, and on the mouth, on the top of your mouth, there is we call it crow-like tongue hanging. I don't know the English name. Crow-like tongue is hanging there, and when you touch this tongue to the top of this palate, then automatically a source of like tremendous energy started flowing, which takes you in complete, like people are taking LSD or marijuana or whatever. So take them high, even more than that. It started secreting certain hormones from your pineal gland, and it takes you completely into the trance. And that's where in the olden time, the yogis were practicing. And sometime in order to activate that, they used to give massage with the milk and the honey and the butter. So then the tongue becomes more and more longer. Sometimes people used to cut that lower part, which is not recommended, and neither I do. So then it becomes very, very more flexible, more longer. Then you can touch this tongue on the top, and it immediately takes you into the trance state. So anyway, so based upon that, we are going to do certain meditation on that, and then meditation upon geometry of the body, and that also the Khechari Pranayama we are going to do. That's an idea in my mind. Before that, I would like to how to make yourself energize and making the triangle. So if you see the whole geometry, if you, all the chakras, if you look, each chakra has got at least one triangle. Triangle means 1, 2, 3 point and joining 3 lines. So that is triangle, Trikonasana like. So in this triangle, so what we are trying to do, how we are sitting in a position to create the triangle of your body, and in that how we are going to meditate. So that will be proceeding. Now, I would show you certain movement of the body, which is how to connect with the universal life force energy and allow this energy to flow. So just watch first gently. Now this is my hand. I am sitting position. I am bringing my hands slowly up to my chest. Then I turn my hand and I make my hand like slide cup, and where I am gently activating my index finger and the middle finger. So this, and I am creating a shape of like a triangle, this. And then I am breathing out. As I am breathing out, I am pushing my belly out. And then when exhalation is complete, very gently I move. Then we are going to do very meditatively. Then slowly I just show you, then inhaling. If the breath becomes finished, that's okay. But you have to keep the speed as slow as possible. Now you have come up to this complete extension of your arms. Then I turn my palms up and again exhaling. Bringing my hands, so hands are very soft and gentle. Then inhaling, bringing my hands up. The moment you start making your hands up, you start finding there is tremendous bioelectric energy started moving in your finger and the hands, you can start feeling immediately. Then exhaling, slowly coming down. Then again, as you come to the heart chakra, again exhaling, creating the triangle, focusing between the triangle. Hands are completely stretched and this. Okay, this is clear? Right? Everybody's clear? So this we do for a while, at least for 5 minutes. And when the time is over, then I will tell you. If you have any question, you can ask me. Everybody's clear? Okay. So let's sit simple cross leg. Bring your hands right in front of your chest. Now gently inhale. Turn your palm in the front. Little bit activate your index finger and the thumb. Create slight like cupping your hands. Pushing forward. Pushing your belly out. And now slowly, now just focus on the hand movement. Stretch your fingers, stretch your arms. Start slowly inhaling and separating your hands to the side. Now don't be in hurry. And then once the hands are completely spread, then turn your palms to the ceiling. And again, slowly start bringing your hands to the front. Just don't worry about breath, just focus on the hand movement. Now hands come right in front of your body. Now very gently start raising your hands up. Very slowly, very slowly. Keep sensing and feeling. And then exhaling, turn your palms over your head and start bringing your hands slowly, slowly down to right in front of your heart. Now again, turn your palms in the front, start pushing. And now stretch your fingers, stretch your palms, and slowly extend your hands to the side. Now turn the palm to the sky. Again, bringing your hands right in front of your body, back. Now raise your hands up, slowly, slowly, sensing, feeling as though you're lifting up energy and showering over your head down to the Agnya Chakra, third eye, to the throat, Visuddha Chakra, to Anahata, the heart chakra. And then again, make a triangle and start pushing. Now I will not speak. You continue your own rhythm. Keeping your eyes closed, keep sensing and feeling. And once you are more quiet, start coordinating with your breath. Continue. Eyes closed. Now slowly relax. Once you finish the round, place your hands on your lap. Keep your eyes closed and just feel the fine vibration. And now, gently Open your eyes. So this exercise, once you start doing, the moment you start bringing your hands like this, you find that tons of energy start flowing and make it shower, bring it to the crown, third eye, throat, heart, and then again from here you push. So this hand position, this is one of the very most important position of the triangle. So why? Because here there is a kidney point, digestive fire, and this is horizontal spine. And this hand, when you are working, the energy started flowing, and these are also receiving constantly energy. The pineal gland, pituitary glands, all they are here. And that inner element, according to Ayurveda, so these 5 fingers representing the 5 elements. So this is the fire element. This is the water element, air element. This is space element. And this is earth element. And this is the water element. So as we proceeding into that exercise of the tongue, so tongue, how and where you are going to place during this practice or during any yogic practice. So there are 3 positions of the tongue. In order to balance your fire, in order to balance your air, and in order to balance your water. So when you place the tongue right on the back, on the roof of your mouth, so there is a softness in that. There is softness where it creates water elements balancing. So when there is a lack of the water balance, then what happened? All the problems started coming up to you with reference to your joint gets very tight and stiff because their water element is not there. So more and more you start working upon that, you start balancing. And as you bring your tongue down, the saliva comes. And when your digestive fire is weak, then you need to put the tongue right on the mouth on the top. And if there is imbalance of your air, the vata, then right in the front of your teeth on the top, just behind your gums on the top. You place there, so in that place, but sometimes tongue get tired because we are not used to use the tongue. So we have to make some practice. We'll be doing it the next class, in the next session. And then we'll make the tongue more activated because tongue is all the time we are keeping in the mouth. So, but tongue is one of the most important thing. Without tongue, there are a lot of things will not happen. It's very important. We don't give importance to it. It is just certain muscles, but it brings the taste. It creates saliva. It communicates. It talks. It tastes different kind of 6 kind of taste: salt, sour, pungent. So all the 6 kind of taste is tasted by your tongue on the different part of your area of the tongue. So like front is being touched when there is a sweetness and saltness. And in the same time, as we doing the tongue exercise with the Khechri Mudra, then what happened? Your liver is getting activated. Not only liver is getting activated, your kidneys also getting activated. So in that way, we are working on the tongue and we are proceeding. Okay, so let's do some physical movement, and then afterwards we'll be moving into the into the exercises of Khechri Pranayama. Okay, so let's stand on the knees. So we are directly getting into the certain Kriya, and which is very important Kriya. So keeping your knees apart up to the width of your head. Okay. Now just first watch, inhaling, and then as you exhaling, so stretching your arms, exhaling, bringing your elbow right in your belly, then inhaling, okay. So this we have to keep doing till I say stop, okay. Now let's start. Now inhale, raise your hands up. And exhale.